Hello, and welcome back to another, I don't know if it's exciting or not, but another video of The Sims 2 Legacy Edition. Alright, so what is going to happen today? Well, I'd say we should go create a family, because with the Legacy Edition we might have some new people. So welcome if you're a new player and never played The Sims 2 before. And if you have played The Sims 2 before, welcome back. Alright, what should we name our Sim? Let's just call him Sim. I'm very original with the name today. Alright, and he will be Bob Sim. I'm daring today, and it's Pat or a Squidward meme. Daring today, aren't we? I'm not really going to try very hard with the clothes or anything, and we're going to give this guy a little family. Now, the real test is going to be if I remember how to put in cheats. Because I have played Sims 2, or I haven't played The Sims 2 all that recently. I played it about a month ago. And, when you play a bunch of different games, which I do, which I wish I could show you those games. What? What's the problem here? Your Sim has unused personality points. Please add remaining points before continuing. There he can be more active, I guess. Bob Sim. Let's give Bob Sim a wife. Backpacker. Well, let's call her Belle. Belle Sim. It's kind of a cool name. Give her my favorite hairstyle there in this game. I'll give her that. Let's lose the backpacking aspect and give her... Yeah, that looks more modern. You know what's crazy is this game came out in 2004. And the styles then and the styles now, they pretty much look the same for the most part. I mean, I know in the early 2000s, the spiked blonde hair thing was cool. I guess we can give him a baby too, or a toddler. We'll give him a kid. We'll call him Michael. Michael! If I can spell Michael. If I can effing spell Michael. Okay, I can't spell Michael for some reason. My brain is just off, apparently. Don't do sleep deprivation, kid. It's kids. It's definitely not worth it. Not sleeping, going to sleep at like 2 in the morning. Because then you completely fumble the video and you can't even spell basic things like Michael. Now watch this. So on The Sims 1, you couldn't do this. You had to... Sims 1, who the hell knows what the family is. But here I can do this. So they're married, and it makes my life so much easier because I don't have to sit there and work on their relationship while trying to keep their needs up. It's so nice. And then I guess we'll go build a house, and they'll live... Yeah, you know what? Screw that. I don't want to build a house. Let's just get them into a house. The other thing The Sims 2 finally did is instead of just giving every family 20,000 simoleons to start off with, they actually give you more money based off how many Sims you have. So if you're a complete dumbass like me and can't remember how to use cheats, you could kind of cheat doing that, I guess. Of course, I do remember how to do cheats. Motherload. And unlike The Sims 1, we don't have to do that Rosebud cheat. We can do the Motherload cheat. Alright, now we're gonna totally pimp this place out. Alright. And I personally think the best of everything in this game is kind of ugly, so I don't go for it. I'm not gonna totally furnish this house. I'm just gonna... You know what? I don't feel like furnishing a house. Let's just go play a house already built. Alright, so you saw how to create a sim. Maybe later I'll show you how to build a house. Okay. What do we got here? Let's go to... that's not how you spell Taylor, but whatever. Roman. Let's go to the Roman house. It's been a while since I've been there. And I was actually... I made this family right after I played GTA 4, so you can probably guess where Roman is. Roman, let's go bowling! And they can go bowling in this game, and own cars and all that. I've always wanted to mod The Sims 2 because... Or not mod, use mods on The Sims 2 because... you know, I think it'd be a cool game to use mods on. There's a lot of cool stuff. And furthermore, the move objects cheat goes hard in this game. Oh, if I can spell objects. Alright, watch this. So, I don't know how well this is going to work. But... here, we'll just delete him. You can completely break the game, and I don't mean like, Sims 2, they kind of reset it. Well, yeah, here they, he just got out of the hot tub. Hot tub's still running though, so hopefully it'll let him back in. Now watch this, getting back in the hot tub there, huh, Nico? I think that's how you spell Nico, I don't know. And there's weather in this game too, in case you didn't know that, as you can see here. Of course, it's fall, so we're not going to see any weather probably in this video, but don't worry, we'll come back to it. And she is pregnant. Yeah, so it's nice. I like this one. I like The Sims 1 a lot, but I like this one better because it really does make... Oops, the phone's ringing. Of course, in this game, they don't really call and give you money. It's Sims that want to talk to you, which we don't really want to talk to anybody. They made it a lot easier and more realistic, I guess. Of course, it does do a lot of wacky stuff that The Sims 1 does too, but it's easier than The Sims 1, that's for sure. And you're not that tired. Excuse me. Alright. Yep, bills. Of course, we're going to use the no bills method. Alright. Why don't you go back in the hot tub? I don't know why you're in a bathing suit still. You got out of the hot tub 4 hours ago. The other nice thing is you can put stuff in their way and they won't just immediately throw up their arms and be like, I can't get past this. This is a small object in my way. And they just kind of give up, and in the old game they would just give up and give up on whatever you're trying to get them to do. I think in one of my last week's video or whatever, was it last week? Yeah, I broke the hot tub. Shit. That's okay. I can just get a new hot tub. No, I can't. Now they probably can't use that one anyway. Yeah, there we go. The other thing I can do with move objects is I can put doors in the middle of the road. Because why the hell not? And what happens if I allow household only, allow household? So if you want to keep a burglar from coming to your house, just put a row of doors in front of your house and lock them so only the household can access them. Because who needs logic when you're playing The Sims? Of course, The Sims 2 did get rid of a lot of cool expansion packs The Sims 1 had, which was kind of sad, but, it had plenty of its own cool stuff. Oh, uh-oh, what's happening? You know what, I better be careful because she is pregnant, and I think if I delete her, it screws with the pregnancy. I guess we can attach him to the phone, though, right? Yeah, there you go. Doesn't matter if he gets deleted. In this one, you can delete Sims, but if you do, you can't call? Call Sim. Oh, that's him I'm on. Who am I on here? What's going on? There we go. Answer the phone with your husband attached to it. That's perfectly normal. Alright, get off the phone. Stop screwing around. Nico. Alright, what do you need? You don't need anything. You need to get leftovers and eat. Hey, I found some new No, you didn't, you frickin' liar. Okay, fine, we'll go downtown and see this new cool place. You can also remove individual items. I can't pick up. I get the move objects feed on? Alright, screw you. And get your pancakes. The taxi will swing by to pick you up. I don't know if the taxi is going to be able to make it here with all these doors in its way. Have a baby. Alright. You better get a move on heading on down. Well, the taxi's not coming, so. Screw Brandon. We're not going downtown, I've decided. We're going to go sleep. God, why is this so freaking glitchy? I know it's probably because I'm using... Where were you? I can't believe you stood me up. Don't call me again. You called me, asshole. What? Oh, now you show up. Well, no, apparently not. Brandon just pulled me off. Took you 5 hours to get here. Hey, Brandon, I was gonna go, and then the taxi was 5 hours late. But screw you. You don't even remember calling me? You're a jackass. This is their house, by the way. I'm gonna have to build a house with move objects on. That is a very difficult challenge. Alright, what do you need? Go use the bathroom, and then... you should go play The Sims 3. Yeah, you can play The Sims 3 in The Sims. That's kind of weird, but... whatever. And we're gonna put you outside. And... apparently I have to wait for him to actually sit down and start playing. Now let's put him in the hot tub. That seems safe. He's playing Sims 3 in the hot tub. That's got to be pretty comfortable. Of course, it would probably break the game, but... I'm going to have to invite someone over. There's a really funny glitch you can do where you can turn someone into like a baby using the move objects cheat. It's kind of weird. I don't really know how to explain it unless you actually see it, where the game thinks they're a baby and they're not. Okay, let's invite a sim over. Call sim. If you tell me I don't know anyone, I'm going to be pissed. How many Ellies do I have? Call John a million. You can call Lori. I'm a little bit worried about screwing around with... oh, that's a really rude thing to say. You know what? I can visit your house and destroy it there, Lori. I guess they don't know each other well enough. You know what? Why don't you go downtown? Let's just go downtown. Go somewhere. Yeah, you can come with... I don't even know where those... where's that bowling alley? So instead of just that Sugar Cube bowling alley, alright. That downtown area that The Sims 1 has, and it's kind of like the same 4 buildings. They're all just somewhat different in layout. The downtown in this one really got an upgrade. Because you think about how simplistic The Sims 1 downtown is, it's really, you go to that city center with the clown restaurant, and that's basically, it's all pretty much the same thing, just somewhat different looking lots. And we can bowl, and that's apparently literally all you can do. Oh, you can play pool, and you can get a drink, but apparently there's no arcade here, even though this Sims does have an arcade. Arcade machines exist, and there's no food either. That's great. Blended. Oh, and that's the other thing, is you can kind of see buildings in the distance, which was a new feature for this game. this would kind of be a cool place if it had a restaurant in it. But without a restaurant, I really don't think that, if this was real life anyway, people wouldn't stay here very long. And I don't think my Sims are going to stay here very long either. And much like The Sims 1, staying here too long. Did she just leave her husband behind? Staying here for too long drains the Sims' needs unrealistically fast. And I don't even know if he got in the car, but I don't really care. Alright, let's see. Everyone's home. You're, of course, hungry. Grab a plate. Or no, you don't need to grab a plate. You need to go to the bathroom. Alright. You need hygiene. And go take a bath. We got a random doors here. That's an investment. There's really no limit on where you can put these. I can put these literally inside of one another. So I just have a very big glass door right in the middle of the road there. This bathroom is way too small, but I have to look at how big this lot. I could expand it, but I originally designed this for a sim that was you know, living by herself, so I'm not going to expand it because they're not going to live here forever. They're going to move out. As soon as that baby's born, we are gone. Alright, clean up, and then go to bed or deal with hunger or whatever you need. Serve dinner, chef salad. Yeah, and next week I do plan to make a more extensive video on The Sims 2. I'll probably showcase the building aspect of it more next week. And how Sims interact with different objects and bigger houses and kids growing up and all. The kids growing up, it would take forever. That would have to be like a 4-hour video. So I probably won't do that, but they do age up in this, which is cool. It's another nice feature this game had. Well, it's kind of sad when a Sim dies of old age, but I guess you can always just go clone them and make the exact same Sim over again with the exact same personality and skills, so I guess it's not too sad. As sad as real life, anyway. Well, I guess there's really not much else for me to talk about right now. I just wanted to get a little bit of a walkthrough of what The Sims 2 looks like and showcase some of the silliness of it. Alright, well, if you liked the video, didn't like the video, leave a comment, like and subscribe, tell me what you didn't like, tell me what you did like, or just give me any ideas you have for future videos. I do plan to go to Steam and download some other videos and make videos on... Download other videos. Download other games and make videos on those games, as other YouTubers have done. And maybe even do some PlayStation videos one of these days. Alright, well, have a good weekend. Thank you for watching. Bye.